So the next thing that I want to show us is how to add an image into the canvas, how to bring in an image to create our story. Okay, so to add an image into the canvas, all you need to do is to come to the bottom right over here to the add new image tool over here. You just click on it and you have access to this platform. Okay, so what you see to the right is the recently used images that I have used on my different projects. Okay, so you can see them over here, up to 5 pages. So you can see them multiple pages. These are images that I have added into different projects that I have worked on. And you can see these are recently used, and you can see recommended images. If you have some recommended images based on what you have been working on, you will see them over here. So these are recommended images. And you can have purchased images. In cases when you have purchased images where you see it, and then you have different kind of other images depending on what kind of message you want to try to create or you are developing. So you have arrows over here, a bunch of them, you can see them different pages, and you have buildings over here depending on what kind of story do you have. You want to tell a story about houses or about companies or about buildings, or they're about, you have different kind of call outs when people are speaking. You can easily attach any. You have different kind of emojis. You can have money, different types of money, people of different types, different situations, different scenarios of people. Okay, different conditions depending on what your story or your message is. You have female, you have male people, you have scenery of different types. You can just go ahead and just have a preview. In cases when you have to create a story, you can know where exactly to go on and search for or and find. This is technology. You have different kind of technologies, the phones, the computers, the earpiece, and the cameras and thereabout. And then you have vehicles of different types. If you want to tell a story about different types of vehicle, you can be sure that you are going to find something related to what you are going to talk about over here. And then you have alphabets of different characters. You have them online, and you have animals of different types. Any kind of animal you want to target, you can see it over here. Different kind of animals. You have animals, animated alphabets, and then you have backdrops, different kind of backdrops in cases when you want to apply backdrops to your stories. You can see them over here when creating different kind of content. Okay, so you have body parts all over here. You have business features. You can see them, different kind of businesses, ideas or things that you can easily use to tell people about your business. You have cartoons of different types. You can just check around and you see different kind of reactions, different kind of scenarios showcasing your message. So you have celebrations of different types. Okay, depending on what message you want to send, you will find an image that you can easily attach and then reconnect and everything to make meaning out of it. So you can see different types over here, different categories, different class. You have GIFs even online, and you have music online. If you want to bring in, you have science, you've got shapes over here, and so many more. Okay, so many more. So the first thing that I think I should tell you that can easily help you not continuously be searching through the different kind of categories is you can add a search item over here. So for example, I want to search something like social media. I can just come all the way over here and just click on this. And you can see different kind of things that can depict my social media. For example, I always like to pull this one. So all you need to do is just to click and you have it attached into your canvas. So this is social media, for example, something related. I can click again and maybe I can search something like computer. Okay, you can search as well. Depending on what kind of message you are trying to send, you just wait a second and you can see different kind of computers, people working on computer, different reactions, different cartoons, different kind of scenarios. Okay, you can see people working on the computer. You can select on anyone and you can see it will just enter. Okay, default is at the center. You can just easily select and drag and move it around. So you can add as many pictures as you want depending on what kind of message you are sending. Like I said, you can search for another thing, maybe hospital. You can just search for hospital and you see something related to that. Okay, so you can see different kind of hospital equipment, people in the hospital, and cartoons of different kind of hospital things. So you are just free to just take on anyone depending on your message. So this is how to basically bring in images into the canvas. You can bring an image into the canvas. One thing you should pay attention to is as you are bringing the image, you can see them in the timeline. Later on, I will show you all the key features that you need to understand about the arrangement of the images and how they are going to be appearing as you are playing them in the canvas. Okay, so this is how to bring an image. You can bring in additional image in cases when you have images that are not here. You can easily visit other sites and bring in images from there, or you can bring in external images into the canvas as well. So to bring in an external image, you can come down here and see import an SVG, GIF, PNG, JPEG or zipped file. You can all import from here. You just click on this and you can navigate to wherever you want to bring in that kind of file. Maybe it's within your computer and you've saved it somewhere. For example, let's say I have this data and I want to bring it in. I just select it and just say open, and it's going to come in. It's going to be imported just like so. So you have the option to select whether it's going to come in draw or move in or fade in, whichever one you select. I can leave it at draw, and then you can say reveal or sketch. Okay, so let's say sketch, and you have the option to play over here to have a preview of how this is going to be played. So you just click on it to have a preview. So this is just a preview of how you're going to have this very image that you've imported into your work as well. So you just select this and it's going to bring it into the timeline. You have the option to zoom in and out to adjust the sizing over here very easily, and you can play around with them also. If you cannot see the images you are looking for also in this panel, you can also search for those images on the web. If you have the URL or you can visit a particular website, you can just click on this and you can paste in the URL of that particular location of the image, and it's going to bring it in directly by just pasting the URL. It's going to bring it in and you can import it very easily. So basically, this is how to import image into the canvas.